Daniel Azar from Sunmar Orchards in Sunraysia, and Daniel's developed a new type of trunk band spraying machine. So Daniel, why did you develop this machine?
I developed this machine because we have the double row planted, crisscrossing, which we never could spray the inside part of the row. So we developed this machine so we can spray on one side all around the tree. And also we have the conventional planting with off-center overhead sprinklers, which it's very hard to go past them. The boys keep running into them, and therefore now with this machine we can spray from only one side in one pass. We have this machine set up on an RTV 500 Kubota. It's a very fuel efficient machine and very low profile, which gives us a very good vision to the arm and can be monitored very closely. We have used it before on a forklift, the cabin being so high and the skirts of the trees being so far out, it's very hard to see underneath there, and therefore we used to damage the machine very often. We have this machine set up with a 200 litre tank and a petrol pump. Why a petrol pump is making a fair bit of noise, but we tried before electric pumps. The flow is very low on them and the agitation in the tank wasn't happening, so therefore we have to increase the flow from 18 litres to 26 litres, which this pump produces. We haven't got a filtration on the suction, but we ensure that surround that's going into the mix is made in a slurry in a bucket and then pour slowly with a full agitation, and then that seems to keep it all nicely mixed in the tank. This machine is set up on the front end of the RTV 500 Kubota. It's got an adjustable arm up to about 2.5 metres extendable, and also it's got an electric car jack that we can purchase online, fully set up with a remote control from the cabin that controls the height of the arm up and down. And we got this box that used to run photocells, but we'll talk about this later. And also the electric pump that used to pump the chemical, but is not in use anymore. Up here we got the hose coming from the pump from the back, and we have an electric solenoid that switches on and off the sprays by a manual switch in the cabin. As we talked before, the pump doesn't have a filtration system. We put an inline filter, a normal drip line inline filter, just to stop any big materials going through or settlement from surround to the jets and block them up. We normally clean this every tank we fill up because we've got all the gear on ourselves. We flush it up, we put it back. Also the petrol pump at the back, we fill up every tank. It seems to last one full tank, so we do all that in one go. We have the arm on raised position, so we can explain all the moving parts. To start here, we have an first articulation and a big spring, just in case if we hit a tree or branch, not to destroy the machine. And then we have the arm that swings around the trees. So when the trees are coming, hitting this and rubs around the tree slowly and just pops out, and everything comes back to original position. We also have jets, of course, so all these hoses run through this collars to make sure it holds it in place, and then we have T-Jet 11004s for spraying in brass. We tried the plastic ones, but they seem to break because not always is clean underneath the trees. It might be bits and pieces from prunings. They can swing with the arm and damage them, but the brass seems to be more harder. Since we put them on, we didn't have any dramas. We used to have installed photocells to turn off and on the jetting. As soon as we start using surround, the lenses used to get covered in surround and then never was operational properly. We had to remove them. As you can see, we have the remote control here for the up and down of the arm, and the solenoid switch which we individually turn on and off for each tree. Also we have a little armrest for the arm when we use the controls. The machine, it's got a speed limiter on the pedal, so we constantly drive at the same speed all the time. Yeah, from the cabin we can see that the arm, you got full visibility and control of that arm. The arm wraps around the tree and sprays very good at normal rates, 200 to 300 mil per tree, at lower pressure. So we're using only 20 psi. It drenches the tree all around it. Being so close to the trunk of the tree, we were able to drop the pressure to about 20 psi. That means less drift, which can rise into the tree and cause MRL issues and also secondary pests to come up. You got full control and 100% drenching of the trunk. We also could go a little bit faster, so we go in 3.5-4 k's an hour, which is very gentle because every arm here is spring loaded, so it goes onto the tree, it wraps around smoothly, and yeah, as you can see, we have done 2 years already with this trunk spray. There's no any scarring on the tree. So with this machine now we can go twice as fast through the orchard, because in conventional planting we can drive only once from one side of the row and cover the whole tree, reducing the cost to half. So if anybody is interested in buying this machine, we can actually build it and can contact us for further inquiries.